Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 27th. We're going to just jump right in here, Pisces, and see what is going on for you at this time for the week. You start off with that hangman energy, which is kind of interesting. Should be a good week for you. Jupiter enters into your sign on Tuesday of this week, and I feel that there could be a lot of like growth and expansion, obviously, for you this week. You start off with this hangman energy here. I really actually like the fact that you end here in your future position. I'm going to bring this down and I'll show you in just a second. But you end with the high priestess there. It's almost like you're going from the hangman to the high priestess. And there could be a certain like a deeper level of understanding as far as like where you want your life to go or what you want your future life to look like, which is going to be a major focus for you here, not only just this week, but, for like the foreseeable future, I would say, especially just based off your astrology. And also your foundation is the Ten of Pentacles. Damn. I love that for you, Pisces. That to me, even though it's kind of funny because, in the area of your thoughts, you have the Ten of Wands, and in the area of your foundation, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like your thoughts are on all the work that you have to do, but your your foundation is actually really, really nice here with that Ten of Pentacles. It's like you're really kind of like in the right mind space is what I'm getting for you this week in this row. So I definitely love this for you, Pisces. I feel like you have everything you need. This reading is actually super interesting to me, just how it's laid out. Even in your past position, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, this is really the energy that is passing, that you are moving past. Hierophant represents education or learning. It's almost like this reading is saying, you have learned from the past few years, and it's like now you're ready to get off the pole, Pisces. Now you're ready to, move on to what's next, basically. So I really like that. In your crossing energy, you have the Strength card here. It's like, what do I do here, Pisces? I feel like that's the question that you are asking with the Strength card. I don't feel bad about this. The crossing energy in the tarot can be something that's hurting or helping you. I don't really feel either. I kind of feel this is more of a question mark for you, where you're kind of like, okay, like what do I do now? You can see that the lion is submitting to her here, but she has her hands in a lion's mouth, and it's like, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be putting my hands in a lion's mouth, Pisces. So, it's kind of like one of those cards. It's a good card. It represents needing to work on something every single day, but it can also represent needing to tame the beast, needing to tame the lion that is inside of you. And so it can be kind of like a little bit scary in that sense. That's kind of like where I feel like you're at. You're kind of like, but in the sense that you're maybe looking for an action to take at this time. And I feel it's weighing heavily on your mind right now as well, Pisces. You like in not just one area of your life either. I feel this is in multiple areas of your life. Just looking at your thoughts, you have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands in the area of the thoughts to me can represent racing thoughts, thinking about all the things you need to be doing, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. My shoulders, my shoulders feel tense right now here, Pisces. My shoulders, I feel the, not like weight, but just more like, tight, very tight energy here. So I feel for a lot of you that there is kind of like this tightness in your energy, if that makes sense. Let's take a look at this. You have the Ten of Wands to the Page of Pentacles down to the Nine of Wands here. This is actually the diagonal. The Nine of Wands kind of says don't give up on something that you've been working on or working towards for a while. I think this is the better direction right here. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. That is like planting seeds, starting new things, but the area of your foundation, you have the Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles is something that you understand. It is something that is working. I feel like some of you, it's like what's creating a burden is it's like maybe you have something that's working in your life, but you're kind of like looking for something else. I don't really feel this reading is saying the grass isn't greener on the other side. I just feel like it's saying if something is working, don't stop. Keep that train rolling. I feel like if you have a job and it's working for you and it's making you money, or a career or a business, but maybe you're just a little bit bored, this reading to me is like saying, well, okay, maybe it's a little bit boring, but number one, find the one thing, or maybe find whatever you can that is good for you, or find the thing that is entertaining for you, right? And the Six of Pentacles says, it might be a little boring now, but it's working. And Six of Pentacles is like, it might be a good time to start planting seeds, though, for something else. It's like you're not totally cutting something out of your life that's working. I just see you kind of, sprinkling some seeds out to other areas of your life. And I kind of feel that's like the advice that this reading is saying. I also do feel like this is, for whatever reason, I kind of feel that this Ten of Pentacles is connected to your thoughts. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is everything that you desire to have in your life. That's going to be different for every single one of you, because we all want different things. But I kind of feel that your thoughts are in the right place. It's like I think you're thinking about all the right things. You're thinking about what would fulfillment mean for you? What would a, perfect life look like for you? It's like your mindset, I feel, is going in the right direction. I just think that like how you're going to get there is kind of like the cloudiness. And we even have the Hierophant here. Having the Hierophant in the past really tells me that you are ready to go. I feel sometimes we feel that we're not ready with the Hierophant. He has 3 levels to his crown, and it represents like 3 levels of initiation. It represents initiation, apprenticeship, and mastery. So it represents going through all these levels. Sometimes when we are in that apprenticeship stage and we're going on to mastery, meaning like we're mastering life, or, I don't think we ever master life, but meaning we're kind of taking something to the next level, I think we can start to question ourselves in that in-between stage. And that's where I feel this Hierophant is coming in. But it's like you're moving past that so that you can have a new beginning. Page of Pentacles. You have this Page of Pentacles here in the area of your near future, meaning like this week. And it kind of looks like you are focused on new beginnings. I feel like this is not really a person necessarily. I feel like this is more of an energy that you are looking at. And you're looking at something that's a new beginning. I would say that this is something you've tried before, Pisces. You have the Nine of Wands, and sorry, I have the hiccups now. But I feel for some of you, it's like something you've tried before. In the area of the next few months, you have this Nine of Wands energy. Nine of Wands kind of says, don't give up. If you've been dreaming here, which clearly you have, Ten of Pentacles here in the area of your foundation really tells me that your thoughts have been on Ten of Pentacles. I feel like your thoughts have been on, creating bigger things. The problem is action with your last card, the High Priestess, right? So I feel for a lot of you, it's like you can see the thing you want to manifest, Ten of Pentacles, whatever that is for you. But maybe you've tried. And I feel like you have tried, not maybe. I feel like you have tried to manifest whatever dreams you have. And the Nine of Wands, I feel, is saying, okay, well, don't give up just yet. I feel like you need to keep throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. The Nine of Wands is my card of throwing something at the wall and just seeing what sticks. And that's what I feel like you need to do here. I also kind of get more of that energy of persistence. Really the Seven of Wands is the card of persistence. This is the card of perseverance. They're kind of like similar words, but they kind of also mean 2 different things, right? I'm getting like the combination of those 2 words on this card. I feel both energies are like the energy you need to embrace. It's like persistence is just not, perseverance is just not giving up. Persistence, it means you keep trying, you kind of, to me, they're basically the same word, but kind of different, right? And I feel like you need to be persistent on something. And I feel that the difference here is that you need to push past the point where you would normally quit. So if you're trying to build a business or trying to build a career or whatever, I feel like you need to go just a little bit further. It's like that is where the gold is for you. It's like on the other side of trying just a little bit more. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe you always find yourself running away when you get scared or whatever. Again, I'm not calling you out here. I'm just giving you some examples. It's going to be different for all of you. I feel like this is saying it's time to push it a little bit farther. In love, I'm kind of getting here with the Nine of Wands that maybe it's more about opening up for you, Pisces. Maybe there are certain times where you don't open up. And I feel like this is saying, be more open. In the area of your closest relationships, you have the Ace of Wands here. It doesn't surprise me, Pisces. I mean, I feel like, number one, I feel like you're sexy at this time, right? I feel like you could be attracting a lot of people into your life. Yeah, you do have this Page of Pentacles that would be right here. If I didn't have to have this in frame, this right here would be next to each other. So I do feel that there could be a Earth sign Could be any sign. Page of Pentacles to me is just a new person. And I feel there could be an offer coming in for you. Probably a lot of desire, a lot of attraction here in general. For others, I feel like there's just, and for all of you, I feel like there is a ton of growth in your closest relationships. I really feel for you, Pisces, you are definitely one of the signs that will benefit the most from kind of close relationships this year. So that's what I feel there. In the area of your future feelings, you have the Six of Pentacles here. Actually pretty good. I do feel with the Strength card in the Six of Pentacles, you need to be careful to not ignore something. You have this guy here. He's giving to one person, but he's not giving to this guy in the blue. And the Six of Pentacles is a good card to me. To me, it can actually also be a card of luck as well. But it does say that you need to make sure that you're doing everything in balance. So it's like, really good year. Jupiter expands. You could be expanding your income, but you could also be expanding your gut like I have, right? So, 2022 is Operation Lose the Gut for me. But what I would say here is that Six of Pentacles is kind of like saying, it might be a good time for you to make sure you're not ignoring one thing and the other. And here's the thing with the Six of Pentacles, you get results. So it's like with Jupiter, it can expand your waistline, but it can also shrink your waistline a lot faster. It can improve your health faster. The choice is yours, but I would make sure you're not ignoring something with this Six of Pentacles. I also feel like if you're feeling like you want to try certain experiments, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, very much experimentation energy here, Pisces, for this week. It's like if you want to try something new this week, this could be really good. If you're trying something new in your business or in your career, this would be a good time to do it with these cards. And finally, your outcome here is the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. I feel that you're going from the Hangman to the High Priestess. That's like the main energy that I'm picking up here. I really feel like you're cutting out the crap with that Queen of Swords. She has her back. If I put her on the table, we can see that she has her back up here to everything, to the whole entire reading. She's only focused on the future. So I kind of feel like you're cutting out the crap with the Queen of Swords. She's also like super direct and very honest. I kind of see this like thread going like in my head, and I feel like you are on the thread, almost like a tightrope. Not only just this week, but I feel like 2022 is going to be one of those years where it's like if you're kind of very direct and you are going straight for the things that you want, then I feel like the universe is just going to get out of your way. I feel like if you're kind of like going back and forth, it's like you're going to be like wobbling on this thread that I see in my head. So that Queen of Swords is just saying it's time, like I feel like it's saying it's time for Pisces to live their own life. It's time for Pisces to make sure that they're not living other people's lives, that they're not trying to protect other people's feelings too much and all this other stuff. So, I kind of feel like you're kind of getting more confident and more direct with this Queen of Swords energy. The High Priestess is you. Again, you're showing up in a very strong position. Nothing wrong with this here, Pisces, with the Queen of Swords in this position. But I do feel it's kind of like saying that it would be a good time for you to kind of explore some mysteries. If there are some things in your life that you don't have answers for, High Priestess can say it might be a little bit of a time to dig. It might be a time to dig into mysteries. But I also feel like this is talking about kind of your intuition. So I'd be trusting your intuition at this time. We're going to pull one final card here for anything additional that we need. And I'm going to go with this one right here. And you have this never-ending story card here, Pisces. The funny thing is it actually was in reverse for some reason. So these cards, I don't think Oracle cards are meant to have reversals or whatever. It is interesting to me. I do feel like some of you need to end, I think the kind of like the gist of this reading is it's like saying that there are a lot of burdens with that Ten of Wands that you have been experiencing, but this is other people's stuff. I feel that Queen of Swords to me is like she's speaking to me right now, Pisces, and she's saying, get rid of, everyone else's stuff. It's time for you to focus on this right here, the Ten of Pentacles. So that's what I feel for you here this week, Pisces. Looks like a pretty good week. I will be back with the midweek update as well, which I will put up down below. We're gonna clarify this spread in the midweek update. But thank you for being here. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, rising. Also, feel free during the midweek. I'll have that linked up down below. But thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.